What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny, back here with another reaction video. Today's video is I'm Corny. And by the little thumbnail that I can see, I'm already excited to watch the video because I feel like you got to be able to poke fun at yourself. I'm clearly sitting here with a Uncle Tom hat, so you can't come at me with criticizing my views because I'm comfortable with. I wear the label myself, so now you got to find a. It's hard to laugh at the person who's willing to laugh at themselves, and it makes the world uncomfortable. Hit the like button for me if you can. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not. We're trying to run it up to 1 million so we can get this message out here, you dig? So if you like the video, please share it so we can enlighten the masses. Now, without further ado, let's check out I'm Corny. I think I'm corny a little bit too.
Okay, I'm corny. All my songs are super boring. I'm like Macklemore on crack if he smoked it till he was 40. I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, I try too hard to be cool. I'm a clickbait rapper, I pay for all of my views. I got white privilege leaking out my eyes when I cry. And I'm always shedding tears, cause it's hard to be white. My girlfriend writes my raps, I hope I never get dumped again. I hate the libtard, so I must be Republican. All my Gucci is fake, I got this Louis on sale. I'm a snitch like Tekashi, so I will never see jail. I look just like the mumble rappers that everyone hates. I braid my hair like a girl and put tattoos on my face. Yeah. Why do you keep talking about me? Everything's been said. All that hating isn't healthy. You might end up dead. Call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well, so what?
Isn't it beautiful how many people go out of their way to criticize you, to throw dirt on your name, to make you feel bad? That's how you know a lot more people need love. I say that the meanest people need the most love, because when you're full of love, when you're full of happiness and joy, I don't have 30 seconds to walk around criticizing people or talking bad about them. I want everyone to feel the way I do. You know, I'm a firm believer that I hope one day everyone loves themselves the way I love myself. Because I don't love myself in an arrogant, egotistical way. I love myself that God woke me up today, and if God is still waking me up, then there's a purpose, there's a reason, and I should be grateful that I'm here to continue His mission. You know what I mean?
You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well, so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. Kick your butt. Okay, I'm corny and whack, I'm horrible trash. I'm the worst rapper alive, and I'm ignoring the facts. I try too hard to be edgy, my bars are garbage, you win. I'm 100% pure grade A Colombian cringe. And if rap was a game...
I gotta pause that, because that's like, you know, from the perspective of, you know, you shouldn't be an open-minded black man. Society doesn't like the fact that you question narratives, that you don't think Barack Obama was God, that you don't just fall in line with all white people are bad. So I don't get the what he gets, that you're a bad rapper. But a lot of people really look at my views and say, man, why aren't you thinking with your skin color instead of your brain? And I go back and say, shouldn't I think with my brain instead of my skin color? And that's the struggle we have in the world today, is not many people are using their brain. We know the frontal cortex isn't fully developed until it's 25 anyway, and that's why we're looking to lower the voting age. I mean, I didn't even know that originally the voting age was 21, and then it dropped from 21 to 18, and now we're trying to drop it down to 16, which makes sense because the younger you are, the more impressionable your brain is, and I could throw all these falsehoods at you. And by the time you're 30, who cares if you end up finding the truth? You've already destroyed your life, and that's what we're seeing in America, and that's why we got to save the babies, because they coming like crazy after our youngins corrupting their minds.
You could play with your friends. I'd be the SoundCloud rapper boss you fought at the end. Look, I'm so thirsty for clout that I'd slap my mama for fame. I'm 30, but I look like I'm your grandfather's age. I'm like Joyner Lucas Corny had a baby with logic. The doctor dropped it on his head and said, that's a Tom MacDonald. I smell like MGK just ate a burger and farted. And my face tattoos look like I fell asleep at a party. Retarded. Why do you keep talking about me? Everything's been said. All that hating isn't healthy. You might end up dead. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well, so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well, so what?
And I had seen Tom posted something on his I think it was Instagram the other day about all the hate he was getting from balloons about the fake happiness. And once again, I just look at our society. If Tom was a rapper that was talking about sex, drugs, murder, popping pills, I don't think he receives a quarter of the hate mail that he gets. But because he's honest, the world doesn't like the truth, you know. And as talented as he is and the way he can flow, he easily could be on stage with any big name rapper you want, saying the most vulgar, disrespectful stuff, and to have millions and millions of people jumping up and down cheering it. But because he uses his God-given talent for good, you get hate. But I like to say, wasn't Jesus hated? You know, you show me someone great who hasn't been hated, and you can't find it. Albert Einstein, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Ralph Waldo Troon, James Allen, Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale. You can fast forward today to Kanye West, Elon Musk. I mean, these men are geniuses regardless of how you feel about their art. They're still showing you that they're an expression of God just like you are, and everything that they have the power to create, there's some special gift inside of you that you haven't awakened yet. And when you do, you'll have your Tesla factory. You know, you'll have your Yeezy brand. It's something inside of you that you can create that can impact and affect the whole world.
You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. Kick your butt. Retard loser, you're so gay. You're so corny, you're so lame. You're unhappy, so you call me names. Been the same since 7th grade. Angry, sad, and full of hate. Take it out on me cause you're in pain. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. Kick your butt.
Hey, all his videos seem like they're overly fun to make. I mean, and I seen he's been dropping little clips here and there showing how he's done some of the back screen, with the green screens, how he did some of the visuals. Super creative mind. Him as well as Nova. I'm going to have to check out some of her music as well. But I'm a firm believer that we're all creators. And the world, you know, puts us in competition against each other. If it's a job, you know, I got to outperform you. And yeah, if I look at it as trying to outperform you, then I'm not coming from a creative state. I'm coming from a competitive state. And when I'm coming from a competitive state, I'm limiting myself. Because the goal isn't to be the fullest version of myself. It's simply just to beat you. But when I just want to be creative, then I'm expanding my horizons on how I view things. And naturally, I'll surpass you anyway. Or I'll create something that has nothing to do with you, but puts me in a different level of enlightenment. And that's what our society doesn't want, you know. If you can look at Albert Einstein and see what he created and see, you know, the Wright brothers. It wasn't nobody thinking of making planes and getting stuff off the air back then. If you could sit kids down in kindergarten, let them know you got the power to make the next airplane, hey, you would shock the hell out of that kindergarten class. But watch how their brains will start thinking. We could create a whole generation of geniuses simply by telling them you're a genius. Thoughts are things. And what you're told on a regular basis, you will internalize, you'll believe. And if the mind can believe it, then you certainly can achieve it. There's a reason there's so much negativity pumped out to us, whether it's TV, the teachers are now telling you can't be anything, the music. This is the first time I've heard, I think they said in history that poor people have been able to watch TV 24/7. Because normally the poor class was always the working class. And this is the first time that you got them 24/7 in the loop, really, really mobbing and navigating the way you do. And if you look at how Stalin said the left could be useful idiots, well, what better way to use them than to have a hold on them 24/7, whether it's through the TV or through their cell phone. So you can't think about your genius. You can't think about what you could create when all you can think about is the problems going on in the world. It's a mass distraction. And I personally, I see the awakening. I'm really excited for the younger generation because I don't think they're as swept up in the media as it seems. The young kids I know, they don't watch TV at all. They're YouTube kids, or they're out just hanging with their friends. And also, like I said in the previous video, man, we're just kind of getting tired of, from inner city purposes, Chicago, Detroit, Baltimore, California. I mean, anywhere you name it where there's a large urban population, you can say anywhere there's a NFL team, the homicide rate is extremely high, the abortion rate is high, and we're just starting to see this isn't a black and white thing. This isn't a Mexican and Asian thing. This is the government creating distractions and creating issues. I really like to talk about how, Manning Johnson spoke of how good the racists were getting along in the early 1910s, 20s, and 30s. And now everything is violence and cultural appropriation. I think it's stupid to look at a white boy with tattoos and say he's culture appropriating, or to say that someone else can't pay homage. When I was a kid and I wanted to be a cowboy or an Indian for Halloween, it wasn't to be disrespectful to that group. It wasn't so people could call me names or say, hey, you're trying to culture appropriate, you're trying to mock down. Just kids don't think that way. I always say the massive problems come from insecure adults who are just projecting them out into the world, trying to influence children or trying to make themselves feel reassured, because we all, like I keep saying, we all are lonely and uncomfortable in life. So if you don't have love from your family or someone close to you, then you're going to go out and search for that love in the world. And man, when you're looking for something from a negative spot in your life, you'll find it. And it's not, unfortunately, going to be what you need, man. And that's why, I'm big on meditating. I'm big on writing things down, because you got to be real introspective. Only you know you. I can't tell you what you've been through in life. I can't tell you what your problems are. But you can look inside yourself and see what's the root cause of all issues. And you have to block out the noise that you're corny, that you're stupid, that you're dumb, that you're ugly, that you're retard. Whatever that you're hearing from the world, block it out and get in touch with the voice inside of you. Seek the kingdom within. A book I'm going to throw in this video that I think a lot of people would definitely enjoy. It's called Frequency, The Power of Personal Vibration by Penny Pierce. I will have it linked, because all we are is energy. Every one of us. When I die, my spirit leaves this body. I don't know where it goes, but my body just drops. Just the same as any other living organism. There's birth, there's growth, there's a period where you produce fruitage, there's decline, and there's death. And none of us escape that cycle. So you have to embrace it, learn it, understand it, and then get aligned with the laws of nature so you can create an abundant life for you and your family. Everything that you want is on the other side of fear. I like to quote Trump when he said, what do you have to lose? The way you've been living your life isn't working. Try something else. Just try praying every day. Try being a little more positive. Try having a little more faith. You know what it's like to walk around negative. You know what it's like to criticize yourself. Even in a room full of 1 million people, you're still only with yourself. So make sure the conversations that you are having with you are extremely nice. You should always be your own best friend. Keep spreading love. Keep spreading positive energy. Be the light in this dark world. Sometimes it can seem hard. It can seem like we're not moving. But Rome wasn't built in a day. And when you're on the airplane, sometimes you just feel like we're just going to be in the air forever. And then you'll feel the plane descending a little bit. You'll hear the pilot say we're almost to our destination, and you get off and you get to go enjoy that life. And we're all on our individual journeys right now, growing. And for some reason, some way, shape, or form, everyone who sees this video, God has put us together. And it's meant for me to let everyone know who see this video that you're special, you're loved, and you got something inside you that can change this world. Everyone has $1 million roadmap. What are you going to do to bring yours into reality? Until next time. Spread love, spread positive vibes. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.